Several months ago, I published this video, and in that video, I shared several reasons why I didn't recommend YouTube Shorts to most creators. Reasons like the skill sets being very different, or especially the algorithm not cross-promoting YouTube Shorts viewership to long-form viewership. And I also made this statement.
I just have to operate off of working in this space where my big priority is helping creators like yourself to be successful on this platform. And I'm simply not seeing the value yet. I'm hopeful, but it's not happening yet.
Well, officially in this video you're watching right now, I am ready to change that stance. Howdy everyone, Nate here. Let me explain why that is, as well as what to do about it. Reason number one, cross-pollination between YouTube Shorts and YouTube long forms is much better now. I'm calling it cross-pollination. You get it. Because previously it appeared that the YouTube Shorts algorithm just did not translate well into long-form viewership and vice versa. And in my original video about why I didn't recommend YouTube Shorts, I shared this reasoning.
From my experience, YouTube Shorts in most cases, the audience that want to watch those YouTube Shorts are in a very different state of mind than an audience that wants to watch long form.
That behavior is indirectly being fixed. I didn't want to talk about it earlier because I wanted to give it enough time to see if that change would actually stick. Here is the change I have been seeing. In fact, you can test it, you can try it after watching this video. Go to a channel, go to their YouTube Shorts and watch several of those shorts in a row. Pretend like you enjoy them, acting as if you actually enjoy those YouTube Shorts, which is why it's easier if you actually do enjoy them. Purpose being, give as many signals as you can to the algorithms that you enjoy the YouTube Shorts from that creator. Now, once you've done that, go back to the homepage on that same account that you're watching those YouTube Shorts on. Go back to the homepage and see if one of the very top long form recommendations isn't from that same channel that you watch several shorts from. This is the cross-pollination behavior that I am seeing more, and it works the other way also. Watch several long forms and their YouTube Shorts are going to be recommended. Why does this differ so much from what I said several months ago in that video about not recommending YouTube Shorts? I think this behavior is occurring because people are genuinely becoming more familiar with YouTube Shorts. They're used to seeing YouTube Shorts everywhere. Now, by making this statement, I'm not entirely negating what I said about the behavior between YouTube Shorts and long form being very different. It genuinely is. In fact, this was addressed recently by the creator of the YouTube Shorts algorithm himself.
There are some things I enjoy watching on Shorts more, like that I would love to watch 30 seconds of that. I wouldn't necessarily want to watch 12 minutes of that.
I think that there is a lot of people like that.
Big reason number two, YouTube Shorts are not going anywhere. Meaning they are sticking around and they're only going up. The YouTube Shorts feature won't replace longs yet, but it is squeezing that viewership. Now I do need to briefly address the whole chicken and egg thing of YouTube Shorts are ruining people's attention spans. Yes, be that as it may, I'm not going to pretend I'm a psychologist and say, oh yes, this is the observed patterns. I do read a lot of books, and yes, there seems to be that kind of behavior occurring. However, if short form content is sticking around, at this point it makes sense, even if you're on the fence, to say, would it not be beneficial to help myself and that audience to take a few steps in, create some short form content, and invite them over to your long form content? Because another thing that is gaining popularity is actually short form content that feels slow. As wild as that may be, short-form content that invites people to pause for a moment and contemplate and relax and feel that moment in their day is actually going up in popularity. So my question, I'm about to get into it here in a moment, is why not be the one that bridges the gap between this fast-paced, short attention span into your content? So here's where we talk about what this even means and how you would actually apply it. In preparation for this video, I have been observing, researching, etc., but I've also been recommending to my own clients that they take one or more of these approaches that I'm about to share with you. Number one recommendation I'm going to make is that you create YouTube Shorts that are clearly a separate format, but they play well with your long form format. With the YouTube Shorts directly or indirectly marketing your long form videos. I'm going to show you some examples. This channel, for example, Growing Ananas, the short form videos on this channel take the format of short recipes, little factoids, or little stories or inspiration about becoming a better person, with the long form on this same channel being fitness videos, where just like a traditional workout video, it's meant to be watched while you're actually doing that workout activity. Or another example, Gardening with Bear Brown. The YouTube Shorts are interesting factoids or tidbits like this one, beer fertilizer. It's a small moment in time, a little tip that's like, oh, I wouldn't have thought of that, but that's really interesting to watch, combined with the long form videos being actual guide videos, like growing better onions or never needing to buy potatoes again because you can grow them in a small container. Still not convinced? Well, let me give you another extreme example. Blooms and Greens by Chloe. This channel has very consistent YouTube Shorts viewership, most of which are just Chloe in a greenhouse or just in nature sharing an opinion about being more natural and getting back to Earth. This channel is exploding. It's growing very quickly right now, but the crazy part is when we go to the videos themselves on the channel, there are only two as of recording this. These two videos, based on the packaging, the titles and thumbnails on them, should not have as many views as they do. This same video with this same thumbnail published on another channel would be getting less than 1,000 views. But this one published a month ago has over 48,000 views. And I would attribute that primarily to this change that I'm seeing from YouTube. People are finding this channel through shorts. YouTube is saying, oh, you like the YouTube shorts? Check out this long form, and people are watching it. So with that being my main recommended strategy, here are a couple of other ones you might look into doing with your YouTube shorts. One, making your long form videos as an extension of what happens in a YouTube short. You'll see this several times where people will share a story in a YouTube short and say, hey, if you want the full story, click on the link to YouTube short or watch the full version on my channel. I'm seeing this less, and this hasn't been as much of a thing now with the advent of the 3-minute long YouTube shorts. And the issue with this extension style of YouTube short leading to the full story or the full behind the scenes and a YouTube long, being that in most cases, a YouTube short still has to feel like a complete story in itself, otherwise people will be dissatisfied and that short will just never spread. The weird exception to this being this channel, official Jaden Williams, where if you watch a YouTube shorts, it's called What Are You Doing in My Fridge? If you click the linked video, it is literally the same video, just in long form. I haven't seen anyone else doing this, but we gotta say it, apparently it is working for this skit style at least, to capture both the short form audience and the long form preferential audience by publishing essentially the same video, just one optimized for shorts and one optimized for long form. I almost missed. There is another approach, a strategy that I do recommend taking here as far as how often to publish YouTube shorts and how to integrate them into the other content on your channel. I made a video about that. I highly recommend, because I break down exactly what mix of videos I would be publishing for maximum effect. But more on that later. Another approach is compilations, where you'll see people publish a series of several videos. Maybe it's a whole story broken down into small skits, or maybe it's several tips. Like this channel, Drew Talbert, who has created a whole fictional universe around a bistro called Bistro Huddy, with all of these characters all played by Drew himself. What he'll do is drip publish several YouTube shorts of the story as it occurs, almost like a sitcom or a comic strip. But then what Drew will do is he'll publish story arcs as long form videos, sharing all of those shorts in chronological order. Another approach is to refresh older content already published on your channel. Let's say that older long form video is starting to decline in viewership. You can repurpose it into several YouTube shorts, publish them dripped over time, and then link those back to the original video. It's a strategy that can be used to bring some new life into an older piece of content or garner new audience because they found you through YouTube shorts, which interestingly enough brings us to this next question. Do I recommend, if you're not currently doing YouTube shorts, that you immediately add YouTube shorts to your mix? My official recommendation to most people watching this video is this. It's time to do some YouTube shorts. But take this approach. Give it a batch of, I would say, at least 20 YouTube shorts published over several weeks before you decide yay or nay. With the indicators I am seeing that I shared with you in this video, it is worth it for almost everyone if they have not done YouTube shorts, or even if they tried it previously, to give it another go at this point. With the caveat of, if you feel like you've genuinely given it the ye old college try, and or you just hate making YouTube shorts, that's all right. Just skip it over. The next approach I'm recommending, especially with, as I am publishing this video, for many people this being a slump period, a low time in the viewership of their channel, you can intentionally create videos that are of a different mix during slump periods or low periods on your channel. I'm going to recommend you watch that video.